Raw Truth Stories of Female Infidelity may contain explicit and questionable content. The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the individual podcaster Rebecca Adams and are not based on the advice of a licensed therapist, psychologist, or psychiatrist. Listener discretion is strongly advised. Human lives follow many paths, presenting twists and turns and choices never planned, never expected. Temptation, anger, depression, and loneliness all can lead a person to a mistake they can't take back. Facing judgment and isolation, a person can feel very alone. These are the voices of women who have chosen to cheat on their spouses or partners. Hear their stories. This is Raw Truth. Stories of Female Infidelity. Hello everybody, this is Rebecca. And as you know, I am currently on a winter break. But while I'm away, I wanted to be able to help others in the podcast industry and share their show with my listeners. So please take a listen, and if you are interested in subscribing to their show, please check the episode notes. All the details will be there for you to go ahead and subscribe to them. If you just came across the podcast Raw Truth Stories of Female Infidelity and you would like to listen to those stories, all you have to do is back up on the episode list to prior to December of 2021. The podcast will return on Sunday, February 6th or Friday, February 4th if you're a Patreon subscriber. And if you are interested in bonus episodes and are interested in subscribing as a Patreon, details on how to proceed will be at the end of this episode. And thank you for being here.
Witchcraft, the occult, extremist beliefs, murder. Tune in to Rogue Darkness each Friday and join host Raven as I uncover horrific crimes committed under the misconceptions and misunderstandings of witchcraft and other belief systems. I'll cover a wide range of crimes involving ritualistic killings and extremist beliefs to cult persuasion and supposed possession. Anything and everything that borders the line of horrifying. There's always three sides to a story. Side A, Side B, and then the truth. Let's uncover the truth together and explore the darkness of mankind, one crime at a time. Available wherever you get your podcast fix, simply by searching Rogue Darkness. Welcome to another audio cleansing session of Rituals with Raven. All of these cleansing sessions will help guide you through a relaxing and purifying ritual to try and remove negative energy from your minds and spirits. From the horrific crimes that are discussed on Rogue Darkness, to anything else in your lives that make you feel stressed, angry, sad, or any other feeling of inadequacy. Through these rituals, I hope to show the world that magic can be used for and is intended to bring positivity, and that the demonization and misunderstandings surrounding it are unnecessary. With that said, let's delve right into the ritual. As mentioned in the previous cleansing session, you can use many instruments or tools to aid in your rituals, but the most important tool is your intention and focus. Remaining focused on what you want the outcome to be will set you up for receiving that desired outcome. In today's ritual, I'll be using water as my cleansing source. We oftentimes will wash our bodies out of routine. Showers, baths, and even just washing our hands have become more of a routine for most, rather than a mode of true cleansing. By true cleansing, I'm referring to a cleansing of our minds and our souls, our thoughts, our spirit. An extremely simple yet effective ritual that I like to perform regularly is whenever I go to take a shower, I recite a mantra to myself as the water cascades over me. As I'm reciting the mantra, I envision that all the negativity plaguing my mind is being washed away with the water, leaving me and going straight down the drain. You can recite whatever mantra you feel fits, but one I like to say is, "Powerful water, so gentle and pure, cleanse my body and cleanse my mind. Wash away all doubt and all fears that bind me. Cleanse my spirit as a new day finds me. So mote it be." Now, I don't always say this exact mantra, but it's definitely one I most commonly turn to as I find it brings the quickest results. When working with water, as with all other elements, you must use it to your advantage and use it to intensify your intent and focus. By focusing on the water washing away your troubles while reciting the mantra, you are much more likely to feel relaxed, rejuvenated, and more positive afterwards. The water not only is cleansing your body, but it's cleansing your mind. So this concludes today's ritual. A simple but nonetheless powerful ritual you can use often and whenever you might need a little distressor. When showering, taking a soothing bath, or simply just washing your hands. Just remember the intent of the cleansing, and you'll be sure to reap the positive benefits from it. As mentioned in the last session, always keep in mind that magic in and of itself is in no way evil, and it is purely your intent behind it that will bring in a positive or negative outcome. Take care, my friends. Stay safe, and blessed be.
You have been listening to Raw Truth Stories of Female Infidelity. Your support of the podcast is truly appreciated. Be sure to visit my website at rawtruthstoriesoffemaleinfidelity.com to access story guides, subscribe to Patreon for bonus episode of the men's side of female infidelity, and to vote for this podcast to be in the Hot 50 Countdown for Podcast Magazine. To submit your story for the show, share feedback, or if you have a Let's Ponder suggestion, please email it to rebecca.rawtruth@gmail.com or send by snail mail to Rebecca Adams, P.O. Box 821064, Vancouver, Washington 98682. Every story is always anonymous. If you listen on Apple Podcasts, please rate and review the show. Raw Truth Stories of Female Infidelity is produced and edited by Rebecca Adams. You can follow the show on Facebook at Raw Truth Stories of Female Infidelity, on Instagram at Podcast Raw Truth, and on Twitter at Raw Female. Thank you again, and be kind to one another. Be kind to yourself, and always remember, no judgment. Goodbye.